Alright. Autosave. So quiet. Do you think they forgot? Forget a royal visitation? No one could make such a blunder, princess. This is, Talon's house. Well, I guess I should just go in then. Oh gosh. March 17, 9:37 a.m. Hyrule Grand Court, defendant lobby number 3. You'd think that after so many years of doing this, I'd be to the stress. But why am I shaking? Yeah, I guess it's a lot worse when your friend's life that's on the line. Come on. Gotta look professional. Can't see you like this. Speaking of her, though, where is she anyways? Show the attorney's badge, just like TTP does, which plays Pokemon. Alan, my longtime friend and defendant in this case. Alan, the victim, owner of Lon Lon Ranch and Malon's living father. Hey, you, over there. Uh-huh. What is it, attorney? The trial isn't starting yet. But it will be soon, right? Would you happen to know why my client isn't here yet? I didn't get to speak much with her when she was arrested, so I was hoping I could at least exchange a word with her now. Wahaha! Well, you weren't the only one with the idea. I believe she is currently with the in the prosecutor's lobby. You wanted to talk to her as well. What? What is up with that guy? Bars me from the crime scene, blocks my detention center visits, and now this? Not to worry, he will definitely be here before the trial. Great. That'll be a joyous 5 minutes indeed. But there's nothing I can do but wait. Sometime later. Okay, this is ridiculous. How much longer can he keep her? Ah, gee, there she is. No need to get all worked up. Is something wrong? Did I hear shouting? So much for looking professional. No. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Malin, ever since we met in Hyrule Castle all those years ago, we've been great friends. Her heart's in the right place. I know she cared deeply about her father. Everything's fine. Why do you look so worried? Well, how did the investigation go? Find anything? Yes, the investigation. I found tons of, groundbreaking stuff. Particularly that my opponent's a real scumbag. What did the prosecutor want from you anyway? Well, it was mostly just threats. He kept explaining in detail what will happen to me if I'm found guilty. Wasn't didn't sound like a vital discussion that needed to happen right before the trial. Probably just did it so we couldn't have as much time to talk. You believe me, right? I didn't do it. I'd never. Of course I believe you. Although, I'll be honest, things aren't looking very good right now. What's that you got there? Oh, this is just a pictograph of father I carry around. I can't believe he's gone. I wish I knew how to cheer her up right now. I have a feeling that it's Ingo who killed Talon, to be honest. I'm not very good at handling emotional clients. Hey, do you know, that pictograph could really be useful for the trial. Oh? How so? Well, you look so happy together. I can present it to show that you two had a great relationship. Really think so? Well, here you go, then. Alan's pictograph added to the court record. At least I'll be walking in there with something other than my badge. Speaking of which... Nifty motherfucker. But wait, we shouldn't just be idly chatting. Anyway, there's not much time left. I know it's hard to talk about, but could you tell me what actually happened? I don't stand much chance if I don't know your version of the story. I understand. Unfortunately, oh gosh. Trial is starting. Defendant attorney, please enter the courtroom at once. I didn't really get a chance to read. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have said that stuff about having no chance. Alright. Everything will be fine. Prosecutor has been playing me for a fool again. But sooner or later, his arrogance will be his undoing. Head inside. My name is Link. I've been a defense attorney for the past 7 years. I've won my fair share of cases, and lost some too. But this one is personal. So much at stake here. Not only do I have to save Malon's life, I've gotta find out who did this to Talon. Talon, he's always so kind. Didn't deserve this. Do him justice. Can't lose this. Rumble. Court is now in session for the trial of Malon of Lon Lon Ranch. He looks so similar to the judge from Ace Attorney. I know that's supposed to be the point, but still, funny seeing Raru like this. Defense is ready, Your Honor. I sincerely doubt that. What were they thinking? Hitting me against some pathetic kid. Pathetic kid? What gives you the right to... Still your tongue. Bring shame upon the fine color of your hair, vile woman. Before long, the world shall know the horrible deeds you've committed. Let us not prolong the inevitable. Shall we begin? Now, this court is no place to be exchanging insults. Since the prosecution seems ready as well, let's hear their opening statement. The opening statement shall be the closing one. The girl did it, it's obvious. He killed her own father in cold blood. Also, she could have the ranch to herself. Couldn't wait for that old fool to die naturally. Could you? Pretty little rat. Objection. Your Honor, can't allow this man to verbally abuse the defendant like this. More objection. Ah, she committed murder, kid. She deserves every bit of scorn she gets. I do believe a little less commentary would go amiss. Ah. I assure you, old man, we'll change your opinion once see all the damning evidence. Well, let's see it. Who is this guy? How can he speak to Dutch like that? Ganondorf Dragmire. Looks like I've been lucky to avoid meeting this man until now. The stories I've heard about him must be true. A boorish barbarian of a man hailing from the Gerudo province. Apparently he prides himself on the nearly clean wheat he's cultivated for decades. All while disrespecting everyone in the court, including the judge. I've even heard some attorneys refer to him as the King of Evil. Definitely has that look at the very least. Who wears full armor to court? Very well. Please present your case to the court. Don't seem to like me talking, so I'll just let the detective present the basics. Bring Impa of the Sheikah Force to the stand. Well, here we go. The first battle. I know Impa. She's quite a competent detective. Which worries me. Please let her have a mistake just this once. Oh, she's got a bowler hat! Alright, state your name and whatever it is you pretend to do. Oh my god. Never change, do you, prosecutor? Any possible change would be for the worse. Now stop wasting time. Name and occupation. Oh man. Very well. I'm Impa, head detective of the Sheikah Force, Homicide Division. True, for now at least. Well, what are you waiting for? Start talking. You were the one assigned to this case, so you know all about it. What calamity has befallen our fair kingdom? Still can't be bothered to give a proper opening statement. I suppose I could do the prosecutor's job for him this time, for the sake of an unbiased look. Please go ahead, detective. The incident happened early yesterday on Lon Lon Ranch, a local supplier of goods located just south of Castletown. The current owner of the homestead, Talon, found dead in his ranch house. Tragic loss of our king, for sure. I have seen the man around Castletown a number of times delivering goods. Quite. The owner was a rather important figure in the local community. In any case, we were alerted to the scene of the murder by the Royal Guard, who were there on official business. Official business? Kind. As I understand, the ranch provides the kingdom with vital services. To ensure it is operating as it should, and as a gesture of appreciation, Crown orders a visitation to the ranch every year. Scheduled annual visit. Continue, detective. When the Sheikah Force arrived, they found the victim bleeding out on the floor. Next to him lay his daughter, Malin, breathing but unresponsive. After a thorough investigation, we arrested her as she was deemed the only possible culprit. That about covers the gist of what happened. Very nice and succinct. Keep that up and perhaps you'll keep your job. Oh, I don't think the good detective here has to worry about that much. Very much about that. Given she is the head of the department. Which reminds me, why is the head of detectives herself on the case like this? Were the other detectives unavailable? That would be because I have been assigned to this case by order of the King of Hyrule himself. King himself? That doesn't happen very often, doesn't it? Does it? You're correct, Your Honor. I'm not usually involved in fieldwork like this. This time, however, the King felt it necessary because of who is involved. Who's involved? The death of a ranch worker really such a concern for the King? Well, as I said, Lon Lon Ranch is a very important supplier of goods, to be sure. But that's not who I meant. I imagine the King wanted to top investigators on this job because it was the royal princess herself who discovered the crime scene. Order! I will have order! The royal princess Zelda witnessed the crime? Ha! And there you have it. The case rides on the princess's own words. To doubt it would be to doubt your own royalty. It's bad. Can't really object to that. Very well. If the princess is testifying today, it's better we don't make her needlessly wait. Detective, please testify about exactly why the defendant was arrested. Witness testimony. Reasons for arrest. It is with regret that I agree with Dragmeyer. All the evidence points towards this girl being the culprit. We determined that the murder definitely took place inside the ranch house. Now, I can't object to that. There are only 3 people on the ranch: the victim, the defendant, and the worker who has an alibi for the time of the crime. The defendant was found unconscious right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out on the floor. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon. Without a doubt, that's what was used to kill the victim. She seems like such a bright girl. It's most unfortunate. Time for cross-examination. Your Honor, I'd like to submit these pieces of evidence to court. First, I have the autopsy report performed by the Crown's top coroner. Here is what we determined to be the murder weapon, which we took from the defendant's hands. Make sure we had the correct weapon, we conducted a very thorough investigation. Naturally, we searched everyone and thoroughly examined the ranch in its vicinity. That looks like the bomber's notebook. Nothing unusual was found, but to be safe, we also checked the ranch's inventory list, see whether anything was missing. The The list matches the items we found on the ranch exactly, and nothing but the saw had fresh blood on it. Ranch inventory. Sound quite compelling. Must be terrifying scene. Dying from a wound that made by a weapon like this is extremely painful. It only helps to prove the defendant's viciousness. At this rate, I'm going to paint Malin as some heartless monster. One more thing I should mention for the sake of completeness. Shortly after we arrived at the ranch, a courier showed up to take some milk shipment. Of course, business must go on. Is it really necessary to enter into evidence, though? Shipments did end up leaving the ranch, so I feel it bears mentioning. Were the contents checked before you let them go? Naturally. Who do you take us for? Even though the worker handling the shipments did get quite worked up about it, we cracked all the boxes to open what was inside. In the end, it did turn out to only be milk bottles, so we let them through. Very well. Thank you for your thoroughness, Detective. A lot of evidence now. So, what happens now? Well, where I step in and perform a cross-examination. Ah, great! How does that work? Huh? Could you explain what you're going to be doing? Can't hurt to over this again. Sure, why not? A witness will repeat her testimony. I will be able to scroll back and forth through individual statements by pressing A or B, or with the D-pad or analog stick. They'll just repeat it as many times as you want. That's right. I have to consider every little detail. Can't miss a thing. If I want more info about something, I could just use L or Z to press the statement to ask the witness a question. Grill them for info. Yep. Since the witness has to come up with an answer on the spot, if they're lying, prompting for more info can make them slip up. Most importantly, though, if I find something that doesn't line up with the evidence, I can press R and bring it to the court record. The court record is basically a list of all the evidence, right? Yes. I can open it at any time if I need to recheck the facts. After choosing the contradicting item, I'll press C up to raise the objection and present my doubts to the court. Oh, and I cannot only present evidence but profiles as well. Profiles? Court record contains a list of all the people involved too. I can switch between evidence and profiles with R. If I need to review what I've said recently, I can also press start to see the history of messages. I see. Is this defense done whispering? Sorry. If he's so upset about it, why doesn't he just press the right to skip ahead? Defense is ready to cross-examine the witness. A waste of time. I sincerely hope you're not implying that standard court procedure is a waste of time, Mr. Dragmire. In any case, we're ready. Defense, please begin the cross-examination. I have to press for information then. makes you think she's the culprit? About to tell you. Keep quiet and listen. Oh, right. Sorry. Indeed. As I was saying, we determined that the murder definitely took place inside the ranch house. It does kind of look staged, though. How did you do that? Quite simple. There's no blood anywhere else, found anywhere else. Had the victim been attacked at some other location, you'd expect a trail of it leading to the scene. Would the killer have just cleaned it all up? Certainly not. The path to the ranch house at Lon Lon Ranch is not paved in any way. Cleaning blood off of the ground would require disturbing the soil naturally. We found nothing of the sort. Ah! There wouldn't have been enough time to pull that off anyway. Likely true. Right. Sounds like the location of the crime is pretty firm, but I'm not giving up yet. Three people? They. I guess that have to be Mr. Ingo. Objection. Let me stop you there. Let me stop you before you start getting too excited. If you had listened to the rest of what the detective said, you'd notice that he mentioned an alibi. Indeed, pretty certain that the ranch worker couldn't have been involved. Well, what is this alibi then? You might remember that I brought up some outgoing milk shipments. Well, the worker Ingo was in charge of them. Left the ranch house first thing in the morning and was busy preparing the shipments after that. That's so. Really could have gotten away from that for one really quick little murder. Ah, this wouldn't just be a quick little murder, as you crudely put it. He'd have to have taken steps to hide his involvement too. There was definitely not enough time for that. Unfortunately, I agree. Preparing a shipment is a lot of work. You have to milk all the cows, clean all the bottles, pour the milk out into them, arrange them all into crates, and finally load it all up onto a wagon. Usually I had to do it together with Father to finish before the courier arrived. Shipments were already ready when we arrived at the ranch. When we checked the boxes, they were all fully loaded with filled milk bottles. This Ingo was able to do work with 2 people on his own? Isn't that a bit odd? Odd or not, he evidently just did that. Clearly he's a man dedicated to his job. Or perhaps the girl and her father are just very inefficient. The whole thing seems awfully suspicious if you ask me. But I guess I have nothing to dispute it with. She was unconscious. Ella fainted? Correct. We couldn't get her to wake for a long time. Eventually, we decided to administer a healing fairy so she could be questioned. Guess finding the body was just that much of a shock, huh? Ha! Probably just pretending. Trying to make it look like she had merely found the body. In any event, How can you be so sure of this? The autopsy report. Deep, irregular wound made with a sharp metal object. Sharp saw was the only sharp implement in the ranch house that could produce such a wound. As I've already mentioned, we also looked closely at all other sharp objects at the sharp things at the branch. None had recent blood on them. That still doesn't necessarily mean the saw was the murder weapon. Maybe the real culprit was hiding the real one. Oh yeah? Prove it then. Show us the real murder weapon. I definitely don't have any way of doing that. Still, something bothers me about the saw. Yeah, nothing. What a waste of time. Yeah. Aw. It was highlighted over the saw. See if this works. I just want to make sure of something. The state the saw is currently in, how you found it at the crime scene. Alright. Why is there no blood on the supposed murder weapon? Yes, that's a good point. Oh, the cloth. Okay, so the cloth has been entered. Oh, God. Berries, they're the equivalent of excellent medicine. Need to know whose blood is actually on that cloth. Have one saying it's the victim, and one that's saying it's Malin when she cut herself with the saw, trying to patch up the pants. Did Gannett just unironically say, "Don't threaten me with a good time"? Got Princess Zelda to the stand now. Looking a bit different. Horses. That's highlighted. Makes a visit. Time to get her testimony. I arrived at Lon Lon Ranch a little after 8 a.m., accompanied by my loyal guards. I remember being surprised at how quiet everything was. There was nobody there to welcome us. I could sense that something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch and went inside. The room was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal bottle on top of it. But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the ranch owner's chest with the saw she was holding. I was overcome with fear and I screamed. I will never forget what I saw that day. I heard that Tyler and his daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would commit such horrible violence. What? Oh my. It's nice that Zelda wants to be treated like an equal in the courtroom. Link is Phoenix Wright. Are there any objections? Oh, we added the bottle, and it looks like the eye drops. Imagine in one of the later cases we have the frog as evidence. Ribbit. Hooray! Time to cross-examine the princess. I just needed to see if this could be cross-examined. Okay. Highlighted as no one. So basically, Zelda's the only one who saw the inside. Until the Sheikah Force arrived. was her first one. Was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal bottle. Oh! This one? Okay, so nothing. The first one at least has something. Okay, I think we got somewhere. Large pool of blood. Yeah, I shouldn't have asked that. That's fine. But it's nice that it's represented in art. I should have just asked those two questions, that was enough. Actually, the first one seemed to be just fine. That's enough. It's the autopsy report, isn't it? Yes. Oh. more like she misremembered than lied. Now we'll have to find something else. Also, lemon indeed. Hi, Arkush. What I actually saw. I'm sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. I did not see the actual moment of the attack. But it had to be... But it had to have happened shortly before I went into the ranch house. Attorney Link, yes. Miss Malin and her father were the only ones at the crime scene, so she must be the culprit. Time for another cross-examination. Completely untrustworthy. It'd be safe to hold it for now. Oh, not see the actual moment of the attack. I think you're making a death mountain out of a death molehill. That's actually pretty funny, not gonna lie. Now it's making me think of the magmas. Wait. Doesn't that contradict a previous statement? Murder weapon was stuck into the victim's body after all. Hello, Lewis Gamer. How are you doing? This is not it. true. There's no way that it would have been wiped clean if the knife was still stuck in the body. What does that even mean? Yeah, I'm inclined to agree that Zelda did not do that. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, it really isn't. Putting someone's life on the line. Evidence. Ooh, yes. Please show me. True. Zelda, this is not a game. At least. Well, the only person who finds it a game is quite literally the person playing it. We've all. I wish to express my most heartfelt apologies for my mistakes in the earlier testimony. Upon entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim who out. I stood guard at the entrance of the ranch house until the Sheikah force arrived. Once the Sheikah started investigating the crime scene, I decided to take a look around the ranch. While I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strong odor in the air. I had to stop, see where it was coming from. I followed the scent and found a burned out fire nearby, a small, near-empty bottle of lamp oil. Arson. I, of course, took the bottle straight to the head detective. Bottle. Here it is. The oil bottle. Is something wrong? Prosecution. That's famous cuckoo game. Yes, they reference it. Backlog. 20 minutes. Running there backwards even. He referenced it. Wrong recipient address. You just slided. Sliding. Drink that milk. Milk has just lost its flavor. Milk. It does. And for witness testimony, just a couple of days ago, the owner, Talon, partly signed the ranch over to his daughter, Malin. Talon became a life tenant, with Malon meant to inherit all of the assets after his death. As long as Talon lived, Malin could not sell the ranch. It's simple, isn't it? The girl killed Talon to get full ownership and leave the dingy ranch life behind. It's appalling how ungrateful she is. After all, Talon did it for her. The inheritance document, which looks like the prescription. Yes, I hope we put Ingo in jail too. Arguing. Wait! That bottle was supposed to be for the princess. That looks good. Oh, we're going. We're cooking. Order! Order! Tingle's mysterious smells. Tingle selling perfume. Tingle is throw Tingle in jail for selling perfume. A fairy. Yes. Rosy Rupee Land. Oh my. Quite the price. Date. Yes, a Wind Waker version of this Hero of Law would be fun. Ah, yes, right. Date of purchase. March 16th. The day of the murder. Oh ho ho ho! Oh god, the bot! Caught him! Caught him in a lie! The prequel to Wind Waker no one asked for. Link is a prosecutor. He's the youngest prosecutor in Hylian history. Even. More witness testimony. My non-suspicious movements. As was already stated, I had volunteered to work in the silo. At one point, I briefly went back to the ranch to get myself a glass of water. I went back to the silo right after and stayed there until the courier came. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened, and wow, was that detective one fine woman. Eat your shoes, brat. True, he would be into grannies. He's a grave digger. He's a grave robber. Oh, yes. And it shows. There's some evidence. The milk shipment returned. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. A real man's drink. Aren't most of the Gerudo women? Muscle mommies. True. Getting drunk off milk candy's a grave robber. Add more statements. This would be pretty important, you know. Yes. Complete grave robber. Pretty sure you're able to get those clothes if you had to stay in the ranch. Just then spend the night in the stable. Nope. Fine. Actually, Impa's, in this game, Impa's younger than Ingo, so maybe he's more of a cradle robber. That would still be inaccurate. Back to the ranch house to get a glass of water. Represent his profile. Oh, perfect! There we go. I was just second guessing myself on that. Dora's suits. Hmm? Hmm. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, this... Okay, I get it now. I wasn't paying attention before. Oh my god. Ganondorf is a terrible prosecutor. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Judge. Oh, eaten by a cow. Oh yes, thrown in a fire. Perfect. We get to use the lantern oil. Moo time. I think we got it. Thank you, Impa. Ingo burned his clothes. I know what evidence I need to supply now. A bottle. Oh! And now we need to find the motive. Why he did it. That's the last... That's the piece of the puzzle that's left. Well, actually two. Motive and opportunity. It's the milk, isn't it? He didn't actually use milk. He used water, which is why it was tasteless. I think this is where I summon the bottle as evidence. I have an idea. We just create a save point real quick. I'm gonna present the bottle. Yep, we're in the clear. It looked that way. Is this what passes for milk these days? This almost tastes like water. Water? He cheated! He cheated! Cheater! All he had to do was milk cure up the cows. Oh. Oh my god. All it proves is Ingo is a slacker. Yes. And you were calling him hardworking earlier. I'll take that light fix now. I'll be taking a bigger one. Man, Ganondorf deploys even more mental gymnastics than most of the prosecutors in Ace Attorney. That's insane. No wonder they call him the King of Evil. Ouch. Emotive. That's the last piece of the puzzle here. Oh, the murder one. I foolishly made a mistake, or a couple rather. think we're on the right track. Then it's about finding the motive. I think that's the last piece after the murder weapon. Oops. Linked attorney, Triforce rights. Also, hi, Billy G. I mean, Link has talked in Twilight Princess. I mean, if you consider the hero of shade to be the hero of time, which is canon. Nope. Not it. Yeah, it's true. Save states do make this a lot easier. And well, hmm. Perfect. Okay, so it was the name. The milk shipments. Oh wait, they already checked that. They check the contents of the bottles. Wait, nope. That's wrong answer. I've made a mistake. The contents of the clothes. There, within the bottles. Inside one of the bottles. Ganondorf is just desperate. He sounds so desperate. Oh, damn it. Oh. We're on to argument 6. Oh, I know. Wrong address. Oh! Argument complete, and I got all my health back. Let's fucking go. Yes, driving the Master Sword. This time in a court of law. Yes, because it is the Master Sword of Truth. This is slander. Yep, there's the last piece of the puzzle. The motive. This. That very document he tried to use to make, like, damn her, is now being used against him. That's Miranda rights in a nutshell. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. I think we've wrapped up this case. Oh, it's Ganondorf. Of course. It's this red bottle right here. It has blood in it. Look at that knife! You would think with stab wounds like that, he would have also had, like, there would have been Ingo's blood as well. Like, if it slips off and, like, cuts him. Well, no matter how you slice it, through this theory right. Correct. Wait! Link wearing pants. Actual pants. Oh, he was fired? We did it! Our first case has been solved. Yes. A pink slip to a red slip. Order! You will be executed. They weren't gonna fire him. They were gonna give him a vacation. Yep, as I suspected. They were planning to give him a vacation. But now he has a permanent vacation behind bars. Oh, ho, ho. A misinterpretation leads to a murder. It's even creating white squares. Oh, beautiful. They truly are murder chickens. Oh. Hey, Meister, how are you doing? Not guilty! Let's go! True, if we used a fairy on Talon, we could have saved the whole case. Court is adjourned. Nice. We did it! We have solved the case. Yeah, we could have just prevented the murders by having ferries. Instead of wasting them on, like, oh, I slammed my hand on my desk. Ow, I gotta use a ferry. It's wrong. It's the Anti-Link Coalition with Ingo. Yes, he is. The Anti-Link Coalition. I have a feeling that Ganondorf is actually going to be the murderer in the last case. You lost. Deal with it. Nice. Yeah. Anti-Link Coalition. Yeah, that's a good question. Who gave him his attorney's license? That's a legend for another day. Guy on the horse. The slight changes in the map. Where's it? Just this one case. Well, one case is still fine, because, it was an interesting one. Oh my god. That's from, like, Turk Tracks, right? Or, Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, Hourglass. Makes sense. Talon's in jail! You'll be thinking about what you did for the rest of your life. And now he has a cellmate. Oh, yeah, Spirit Tracks. He just looks so miserable, realizing that he committed a murder from a misunderstanding. I think it's just this one track. A pretty good game. It does make me want to play, like, Ace Attorney. I do have every single game on my PC on Steam. Yeah, more cases would have been great. Zelda being scolded there. Wait, Impa has a cat? Mushrooms. Rest in peace, Talon. It is a pretty big window. Scene Select is now unlocked. Extra 1 is now unlocked. Oh yeah, there were expansion packs compatibility, so like for extra content. Oh, that is Grog. Grog with a full head of hair. Extra. Super Talon the game. They stuck in a whole platformer in here. No! Ah! Talon, please! Pledged. I just find it's really funny that there's a platformer here. Wait, he can wall jump? That is such a weird mechanic. No! Yeah, the timing is just relatively tight. There we go. The wall jumping is still really, really messy. Dude! No way! Fuck! I hoped I could just walk off onto the lower platform. No way. Bro. There we go. Think there we go. Oh my gosh, that took a while. There's a game with a giant egg in which you can become a criminal. Interesting. And a pair of games with climate change and time travel. They say the extras can be unlocked by connecting them on the title screen using a certain accessory. Now, I don't know what that means, but you can figure it out. They're talking about the transfer pack, by the way. Well, this has been a pretty fun experience. I think I am done for now. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.